and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyxx and I love sharing content that will help you love life, perfect life, and beautify all things in your life. So today I'm going to show you how to achieve this look right here. This is more of my everyday look, and so if you are interested in knowing more, go ahead and keep watching. But before we get started, don't forget, if you like my content and want to see more, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So without further ado, let's get started. So to start off, I like to prime my face, and I use Roots Daylight Pore Minimizing Primer, and it looks something like this. A little goes a long way. It's really good to shake it up first to evenly distribute the contents, and I just take a little squirt in my hand, rub them together, and then apply to my face. I really like to go in with a good concealer. I use Ilia's True Skin Serum Concealer. It comes in a tube with an applicator. I'm using the color Kava SC3. If you want to know more about this product and any of the foundation products that I'm using, I have another YouTube video where I get into the ingredients and my favorite things about each product. So be sure to check that out. So I just take it and put it under my eye. And then I apply it to those discolored spots as well, because we're not all perfect, right? Then I like to take a damp beauty blender. I like to run this under the water and squeeze until it doubles in size. Then I wring it out, maybe run it between a towel so that it's not soaking wet. And then I just dab my product into place, really blend it out. Then I go in with a liquid foundation. My favorite is this Vapour Soft Focus Foundation. It's just super silky and melts into the skin. Very breathable and buildable if you're looking for full coverage. And I like to apply it to one of these makeup wedges, and then I just go in and apply it to my face. And then I use a powdered foundation just to set what I have already done. I am using the Naturale Semi-Matte Powder Foundation. I am taking a flat top brush to apply it to my face. And I really like this brush because it just diffuses the color into my skin. It doesn't look like I have a ton of powder on my face, which is really important to me. I don't like to look like I have makeup caked onto my face, and I don't really know who does enjoy that look, but anyways. Then I really like to set the under eye while I do my eye makeup. I'm using RMS Beauty's Powder. My favorite thing about this product is that it has zero flashback. So when you're taking photos, if you have some white setting powder under your eye, the flash is going to bounce off of that and it's going to show white in the photos. And I have had that happen before, and it's not a cute look. So this does not do that because it's made with silica. With this, I'm going to just tap some off into the cap. Wow, it's very fine, like I said. Then you take your damp beauty blender and you're just going to pick some up with that. Be very generous, and then dab it into your under eye. I'm pretty sure a lot of us do not like having our makeup slide down our face by the end of the day, right? So this is going to help it to stay in place and not slide down. And it's okay if you get some on the side of your nose. This doesn't have to be perfect because you are going to wipe it away. And my favorite part of this technique is that on the outside corner of your eye, you have created this line. So that's going to help when you're applying your eyeshadow. As you will see, it's going to allow you to have that clean line instead of the loose eyeshadow or cream eyeshadow. Whatever eyeshadow you use is going to stop that from going onto your skin and having to reapply your foundation and, you know, touch up. So this is one of my favorite techniques to use when I'm doing my eye look. Before I do my eyeshadow, I like to use an eyeshadow primer. I'm using this one from Root. It's a Pretty Paint eyeshadow primer. So I'm a lover of neutrals. I'm going to go a little tiny bit outside of the box today and use a coppery orange color. I don't know, I'm just feeling like doing something a little bit different. Not anything too crazy because this is more of an everyday look, but I'm going to start with a nude color. It's in the shade Sweet Tea. It is one of Root's pressed eyeshadows, and I'm also going to use their other pressed eyeshadow in the shade October. It's this orangey copper color. So take the lightest color, which is my Sweet Tea. We're going to swirl our eyeshadow brush around in it and then apply the lightest color to the crease of your eye. And you want to come a little bit further up onto the brow bone. Then I'm going to switch over to my October color. You just want to dab the very tip of your brush in the product because you're going to put that right in the crease. So you're not going to go as far up as you did with the lighter color, but you want to really get it into that crease. Then to darken up the outer corner, I'm going to use Root's pressed eyeshadow in the shade Coco. So you're just going to dab some product on and then go into the outer corner. I really like the look of a very light inner corner to a darker outer corner, which is what I'm going for. So I like to go in with my liquid foundation, and I like to just put a squirt on the back, very, very little. You don't need a lot for this step. And I take an angled eyeshadow brush. Any brush that you have will work. I'm using the 18 brush from Root, and I'm just gonna put some of my product onto this brush. And I'm going to go into the inner corner of my eye and put it so that it kind of conceals any eyeshadow that I don't want to be there. We're really just trying to make a clean slate in the inner corner of our eye where we're going to put our lightest shade. I really like the Snow Peach pressed eyeshadow from Root. It's very light and also has a shimmer to it. And then we're just going to dab that in the inner corner over where we used our liquid foundation. You can come in even closer to the inside corner. Next, I like to do my eyebrows, and this is one of the only products that I have that is not entirely clean. I have been using this Anastasia BrowDip pomade for years, and I'd like to finish it, and I haven't found something that I completely love that is clean. Of course, there's nothing wrong with it if you use it. It's just on the cleanliness scale, it is not the best. It's not gonna kill you, I don't think, but it's when I'm sharing non-toxic, clean beauty care, skin care, this isn't one of the products that I really mentioned. So anyways, it works for me. I really enjoy it. And if you use it, then great. You know, if it works for you, awesome. So anyway, I'm just going to take an angled brush. This one has a spoolie at the end, which I think is very key. But any angled brush will do. And I just dab some of the pomade onto it, and then I go in and I start at the top of my eyebrow and I just do small strokes. I like to go along my natural arch, so it's actually pretty high on the outside corner. And this eyebrow, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but this is my favorite eyebrow. Like, I feel like it just looks good. It looks better than the other one. This one is a little bit more sparse on the outside corner, so I do have to go in and even it out to this to match this one. If you have a favorite eyebrow, then we can be friends. And then I just go in with my spoolie and I diffuse a little bit. I don't want super harsh lines for my eyebrows, and so that's what this spoolie does. And then I'm gonna go in and fix this eyebrow, because look at that. That's quite the difference. So we gotta make them match. For the eyeliner, I used a very pinpoint brush, and it is number 4 from Root, and they're Black Beauty loose eyeshadow and eyeliner. If you dip your brush into some water and then swirl it around in the product, it makes a great eyeliner. And then I'm going to curl my eyelashes with an eyelash curler, standard eyelash curler. If you have it, great. If you don't, that's fine too. But then I just go in and I crimp very close to my lash line and I pulse and I bring it up to the tip of my eyelash. And I feel like that gets a really good curl to my eyelash versus if I just keep it in one spot and then it's kind of just bent, you know? So, and then I'm gonna do that on the other side. So then I use 2 different mascaras. I have been doing this probably since I started doing my own makeup because I just feel like one mascara is not enough. Of course, they all have different brushes, and so I like to find two different brushes, two different mascaras to use because I feel like it just enhances my eyelashes a little bit better. So I start off with this, I think you say Saie? Hopefully, I don't know. This Saie mascara, and its brush is a little bit smaller bristles, if you can see that. And so that's why I start with that, and I just coat my eyelashes one time with this mascara. I feel like this one's really good for lengthening. It evenly distributes the mascara from the lash line all the way to the lash tip. I use Roots 100% Lash Mascara in black. It looks like this. It's been rebranded to be in a glass eco-friendly bottle, which is awesome. And then its brush it's a little bit thicker and looks more like this. I'm going to use this brush if you have one like it. If you have a fluffy brush of any sort, that is going to be what you want to use. So we're just going to swipe it away. And do the same on the other side. As you can see, this side didn't have as much towards the end, probably because I was accidentally touching it when I was doing my makeup. But anyways, as you can see, that under eye set is pretty precise, pretty flawless. And then I'm going to go back in with just the second mascara. I don't know, it's totally personal, but it's bothersome to me when I have my top lashes just looking on point and then just blank underneath. So I am going to start with the Beach Babe Mineral Bronze by Root. It is one of my favorites. A little bit goes a long way, so you don't need a whole lot of it. And then I'm going to use their number 33 brush. So I'm just going to swirl the brush around in the cap. And then I'm going to find the top of my ear or my hairline right here, and I'm going to just come down a little bit. And then we're just going to diffuse it out on our cheeks. If you want to, you can set that similarly to the way that we set our under eye. Just take your beauty blender that you used before and that setting powder and dab it in the top cap. Okay, so while that sets, we are going to move on to our highlight. I like using Roots White Gold Illuminator. It's very hard to see that label, but you can just trust me that it's the White Gold Illuminator from Root. And then I like to take that same fluffy brush that I showed you earlier and use the tip of it to dab into some of the illuminator. And I swirl it in the cap it off. And so now I'm going to wipe off all of the setting powder under my bronzer. I think I'm going to add a lip. I am using Lacy from Root. It looks like this, and it's a really great color for just everyday wear. So that is it for today's look. If you want to know more details about the products that I used, you can go ahead and view those in the description below. If you would like to, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to drop them in the comment section below. I will be happy to answer them, and I hope that you found some valuable information. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye.